All right, thought I'd show you the best $100 you'll ever spend. Naturally, you think it's going to be a holster, and you ought to have one. It ought to be a Bam Bam holster, but the best training tool I've ever bought, better than any classes I've taken, better than anything as far as improvement, it's called a laserlite cartridge. Goes in the barrel of your gun, comes in all the different calibers, and when the trigger hits it, it sets off the laser. So the laser cartridge in the gun, watching the target. So that's a $100 bill. But you can take this thing, I've pulled the trigger on this laser thousands of times. Thousands of times. I'm no speed demon, I'm nobody to be an example in how you should shoot. But your average gunfight is going to be bad breath distance, it's going to be 3 feet. And the whole thing is, you need to be able to get to the gun and pull a shot. Well, you can go outside and practice that all day long, but that first shot, you can practice over and over and over. You can't really see because I ain't got no fancy camera set up, but even the shot I've never made, right there on the money. Again, I've done this thousands of times. From any position, to be able to draw your gun and shoot and hit the target. When I practice this over and over and over, I can go back to the back and draw the exact same way. Whoops, didn't have it cocked. If you don't know, what I'm doing is resetting the sear on this gun, and that allows it to go off. And you can practice it until you can, just like the Westerns, I can go to the back of my wall and no sights involved whatsoever. You say, why would you want to do that? Well, at this close, you don't need sights. Imagine yourself, you get in the gunfight, and the only thing you know how to do is draw and fully extend the gun. First of all, he's liable to grab it. But at this distance, you can practice keeping your guard up and shooting the target each and every time. And you can back way off, no sights involved, you can't see me in the camera. And I'll back up, I do it all the time. I'm about 15 feet from the target. Draw, no sights involved, over and over and over while I'm walking. Doesn't matter, you can practice everything. Best $100 you'll ever spend. If you're wondering, this gun has to have a magazine. I always pop it out just like this. Pop it out. Works like a charm. Best money you'll spend.